Hey guys, welcome to today's pour. I just want to quickly show you these paints that I got from Bunnings. They are Boyle iridescent paints, various colors as you can see, thanks to another YouTuber called Art by Rossi who pointed them out. I look forward to giving them a go. Anyway, today's pour is another attempt at a reverse dip flower thingy, and it's on a thin MDF board. I think it's maybe 30 centimeters, maybe 25. I'm not sure. I didn't measure. I forgot. So anyway, I've put a layer of white down, a little bit thinner than usual, and this is the cup that I'm going to be using. And I'm not using that many colors today. I decided to go with a little bit less and try and get a better result. So here I am with Phthalo blue, and this time I'm putting down quite a lot of paint per layer. So as you can see, there's a lot more paint than the previous video. This color is Cerulean blue. I, at this point, was a little bit concerned because it was thinner, or is thinner than the other colors, but I didn't have an opportunity to thicken it up a little bit because it's in a bottle. I don't normally like using white, but I thought it would be a good break between the two different colors that I'm using. My next color is one of my absolute favorite colors. It's called Deep Sea or Sea Breeze, I can't remember, by Eraldo, and it is one of the most gorgeous colors. You cannot see its true beauty in the video, but at the end of the video you will get to see its true color and how beautiful it really is. And then I go with a light green, also from Eraldo. And then the last color that I decide to add is silver, to give it that metallic shine. And those are my colors. Those are the only colors I'm using. So I speed it up so that once again you don't have to watch me do each layer. But as you can see, I have made my layers thicker than the last videos. I think it's going to make a big difference, and we will see in the outcome. I also like the fact that there are only two actual colors. You know, the white and silver to me doesn't really count. So there's the blue and the green. I love those two colors together, and the shades are really gorgeous. I'm not sure why each petal is having like a kind of different shape, but that's okay, I guess. At the end of the day, it doesn't really matter, because when you lift the napkin, it changes everything anyway. So at the end of the day, the shape of the petals don't matter. So anyway, I am doing my final layer of silver now, and that is going to be the end of my paint. I'm going to lift the cup and we will see what's happening. I chose not to turn the cup around and only do one set of petals because, you know, it's kind of like, let's get this part mastered or even, you know, good before I move on to that part of it. Let's just try and get a good result this way before we take on the more challenging flowers. I'm just making my petals quickly. Right, let's go. Let's do this napkin thing. There we go. I think I put it down pretty well. And I'm only going to tap one petal. And that will be that. I'm not going to over tap. It's all these little things I'm learning from Erica and Fiona. Some of the petals have already flowed over the edge of the board, but that's okay. We'll see what happens once I lift the napkin. This time I try really hard to do better with lifting the napkin. Okay, so let's do this. Fiona makes it look so easy when she lifts up the second two corners, because, you know, to open up the other sides or other edges, and like I'm doing now, to lift them up nicely, it really isn't that easy. I don't know how she makes it look so easy. I mean, I just made one of the petals go really wonky because I just couldn't do it properly. But I am impressed at this point. No, it's not a perfect flower and it is a bit wonky, but the improvement is huge and I am pretty stoked. There's a lot of paint in the middle as per usual, so I'm going to do the balloon thing. The balloon thing is a bit more difficult on an MDF because the paint hasn't soaked into the canvas and there's no give with the board. You know, the canvas sinks in, but it seemed to work pretty well. And I got quite a pretty center and I'm happy with that. I give it a quick torch and that brings out some cells. And then I'm going to spin it because it didn't turn out, you know, well enough not to spin. So here we go, let's do some spinning. As always, start off slowly to see what happens, and then you can go a bit faster each time. This time I spun twice in one direction and then twice in another direction, just to get the lines to not be all, I don't know how to explain, bent in one way. You know, if you spin all the time in the same direction, the lines warp almost. And if you do it a different way, then it kind of puts them back. I don't know how else to explain. Anyway, that is my canvas. That is my painting and my flower, and I am super happy with this. I don't think I could be any happier considering I'm still practicing. I am over the moon with this one. And when you see the close-ups, you will see how gorgeous it actually is. The colors that I used were so complementary. It is just phenomenal. I am super happy with this, and it encourages me to continue trying and to get better at each one. And now you can see the colors. You can see the dark green, the deep sea or whatever it's called. You can see the dark green, and you can see how it works with the blue and the light green. It is just amazing. And the silver, it creates such beautiful cells. I love the white in between, and I just love these colors together. So my next pour is going to be the exact same colors, but a straight pour. So please tell me what you think. I'd love your opinion on this one, and I look forward to showing you my next one. Hang around for some close-up pics. Thanks for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye.